Station. It is brought to you by Rata Rock Station. Would you please put your hands together, making his way to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ryan Cox!
Oh, we're going to go around the other way.
Oh, you got your gym tape?
We'll go around the other way. Right. One for the champion.
And his opponent making his way to the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Burt McLean!
Can you tell that guy that I'm going to do it for his house? And here, up there, that guy on the camera.
So as mentioned there by Dan, we've got Ryan Cox and Burt McLean. Ryan is 37 years old, whereas Burt is 45 years old. Both guys are weighing 91, one guy's weighing 91 kgs, that's Ryan Cox, and Burt McLean is weighing 95. Ryan Cox is a BMX man. He loves riding bikes. So he should be a fit man.
Oh, okay, I'll just do a pretend one with him. No? Ready to go.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our second corporate bout of the evening. It is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds of men's corporate boxing action. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing a black trunks with yellow trim. He weighed in at 91.4 kgs. Fighting out of Box Office Boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ryan Cox!
I really just got annoyed with Batman asking me to do a fight. So
and his opponent fighting out of the blue corner enters the ring wearing black and green trunks. He weighed in at 99.2 kgs, fighting out of Coastal Boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Burt McLean!
Technique work.
3 2-minute rounds when the bell rings. Jim Kopp is the referee in charge.
Sparring with the guys was a new experience. Really enjoyed that, so got a couple of good hard hits. So yeah, it was a good learning curve anyway.
So where to from now? Well, what's in the cards for Charlie? Is she going to do another fight, or is she going to take this up, maybe amateur rankings, or what's going to happen with you?
I'm not too sure about amateur, but I'd be keen to do another corporate fight. Probably not anytime soon. But I'm really enjoying the training.
Round one.
To keep going with
well, I'll tell you, Kane, both these guys are serious as heart attacks in there in the ring at the moment. And, you know, both guys are in good shape. And let's keep in mind here, Burt McLean is 45 years old giving this a go. Good on you.
No, it is a big deal for a 45-year-old man to be jumping in the ring. It's hard enough for a young man jumping in there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Ryan Cox is 37. He's not a young kid either, but 45 to hop in the ring for the first time. Got some cojones, we say back in Boston.
Big cojones.
Kind of a feeling out process here in the first round.
Well, they're doing the right thing there, Dan. They're throwing the jab, and that's a good starting point for any fighter.
Yeah, to see exactly where your range is. That's exactly right.
Come on, Burt, get that jab down, Burt. 1, 2, 3.
Although Blue has his chin up a little bit in the air, if Red throws a right hand now, it could end. It could be disastrous for Blue.
Could be an early night for McLean, is what you're saying, huh?
That's right.
Then he probably shouldn't look away from the ring either while he's boxing. But he's fighting well. He's fighting measured. He's not fighting crazy. They're not flailing by any means. I mean, a couple of measured guys for corporate fighters.
Absolutely, I'd have to agree with you there, Dan.
And McLean nails him with a left jab there.
Jab it out, Bert. Jab it out. Jab, jab.
Clean with the jab. Cox goes to the body.
Hands up.
And somebody's going to try and steal this round with 10 seconds left in it. End of round one. Okay, and it's a round like that where I'm glad I'm a ring announcer and I'm not a judge.
Yeah,
What?
I'd have to agree.
You know what? I'm just going to give that to Cox, 10-9, because I think he flailed a little bit at the end of that round and got a few shots in. And I think McLean's a little too measured. He threw his jab out there for the first round a couple times, but he's got to open up a little bit more here in the second.
Absolutely, I'd have to agree with you there, Dan. So Burt McLean is a local boy from Opunake. So crowd favourite, I guess.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Both men decide to stand in between rounds here.
Well, they do say that it's actually better to stand than to sit down.
Seconds out for round two.
It allows the oxygen to flow through the lungs a bit more.
Okay. Round two. Oh, here we go. Round two.
Go to work, Bert. Go to work.
In a fight of 3 2-minute rounds. 45-year-old Burt McLean in the blue headgear. Ryan Cox in the red headgear. Both guys seem to be opening up a bit more here in the second.
Yeah, you're right there. You know, for older guys, Dan, they're actually got a bit in the tank by the looks of it.
Yeah, you got to love that. Good exchange there. Oh, and Cox catches him, yeah, with a nice left jab.
They're both doing okay, Dan. They're both throwing the nice left jab straight down the middle. You can't ask much more than that from these sort of guys, you know?
Well, they both come from very good boxing gyms down here in Taranaki, Coastal Boxing and Sam Rapera's gym, Box Office Boxing. So they're getting the best training, and you can see that here in the ring.
Absolutely. I mean, you got Terry from Coastal here. He's been around boxing for quite some time, and obviously Jake Rapera and Sam as well. Both experienced trainers, of course.
That is not a bad pedigree to work out at that gym, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Step over right.
Nice jab by Cox, snapping back the head of McLean.
You can hear Terry calling to his fighter to step over with the right hand, and I think that's just what...
Time.
I think that would be quite right there. Just to throw that right hand straight after that left hand.
And here we are, Kane, a gift from God from both these guys here. About a little 20-second respite as we get some headgear sorted out. That helps, yeah?
Absolutely.
Come on, Bert. Set it up. Set it up.
McLean with a nice right cross.
Straight right.
Just falling a bit short of the jab there. Needs to step his feet in just a bit more.
You're right, Kane, though. McLean's chin is on a bit of a pedestal there.
Absolutely.
And Cox is trying to steal the round here again with some body shots at the end of it. End of round two.
Well, at the end of that round, Dan, if I was in the red corner, I would be saying to my fighter, you need to step over with that right hand and time it nicely on the button, because the other guy has his chin slightly too far up in the air.
Yeah.
Once he's landed the right hand, it'd be then to throw punches and bunches.
This third guy is an interview, right? And you call him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phil Draft.
Up here on the stage.
Yeah, Phil Draft.
Yeah, you just say that something about an interview that you wanted to call this guy and didn't fight because of that.
Well, we're hoping they let it all hang out here in the third round for these corporates. All right, good people, let's make some noise for the boys here as they come out for round three. I would think the red corner potentially 10-9 the first 2 rounds. He stole it really in the last 20 seconds of each round. We'll see what happens here in the third, though, as the headgear comes flying off McLean, and he kicks it to the side, saying, I don't even want any more headgear. People are hard down here, Kane, hard as rocks.
Oh, hard as rocks, mate. This is the farming country around here.
Well, now that he's got his headgear off, Burt's got a little Dan Severn thing happening here. Misses with the right hook. Cox with a big body shot. Nice uppercut by McLean. And they're just swinging for it now.
They are. They're just swinging for the hills.
This is the part of the fight where defense is optional, Kane.
Nice body shot there.
Yeah, good body shots by Cox, you're right. Another one.
There's another one.
And McLean with these big wind-up shots is hitting a couple of them. There's another big right cross, but the body shots from Cox have got to be adding up in the judges' scorecards.
It's exciting, Dan. They're both going crazy in there. It's great. Makes it all the more exciting for all the spectators sitting on the ringside tonight.
Another good right by McLean. Both the guys are feeling it now.
I quite like that right hand to the body by Cox. It's landing nicely, right in the breadbasket.
Another 10 seconds left here. We'll see if Cox tries to steal the round once again. But it is close nonetheless. End of round 3. Round of applause for our 2 warriors.
I actually think Greg would have taken it away, but he just kept feeling the end of the round. You know, your guy was sort of, it was nicely landing the jab, and then towards the end of the round, he didn't really...
All right, fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of men's corporate boxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a majority decision winner. Your winner fighting out of the red corner, Ryan Cox. And a round of applause for 45-year young Burt McLean. Great fight.